Welcome back to W3D Studio. A small update about my work setup. My main printer since 2020 has been the Anycubic 4 Max. It still works very well, so I did not really plan to buy a new one. But lately, the workload has increased, the 4 Max is busy, and when I want to design a product or just make toys for the kids, it disturbs the production process. Actually, I still have my old Anycubic i3 Mega, but it is very loud, takes a lot of space, so I decided to get a new printer, something smaller, faster and quieter, the Bambu Lab A1 Mini. I have used it for about 1 week now, and the result surprised me a lot. This is the example. This is a marker holder printed with the 4 Max before fine-tuning. Okay, and here is after fine-tuning. So this one is acceptable for sale. Okay, and wait for it, this is the one printed using the Bambu Lab A1 Mini. We can see the difference here, and yes, let the result speak for itself. Okay, and then the speed. This thing is insanely fast for someone used to older printers. So this thing normally takes around 2 hours on my old printer, but now it can finish in around 1 hour while still giving better results. Of course, it is not perfect. The build volume is smaller, and then the temperature capability is also more limited. But simply put, here are the pros and cons. On the positive side, it is easy to set up, it has small footprint, it is faster, it has good detail, and then easy to start printing with auto bed leveling, vibration compensation, nozzle cleanup, and so on. It is easy to operate. It has connectivity and control using the Bambu Lab app from desktop and smartphone, and it has many designs available from the app. It is easy to change filament, it is quiet, and then it is smart with many detection and safety systems, and it looks very good. On the other side, there are also things you might want to consider. It has no enclosure, which means less temperature stability, more dust, and affected by wind draft. It has limited temperature capability, so not ideal for ABS and high temperature filaments. It has small build plate around 18 by 18 centimeters. The spare parts are more expensive. The app is cloud-based, although you can still use the printer offline. If you are okay with these limitations, then this is a very recommended printer for prototyping, design testing, and everyday printing. And that's all. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.